Tim Ferguson became a household name with a successful career in comedy on TV and as one-third of the bad boy comedy trio, the Doug Anthony All-Stars.
Shall we stroll along the promenade? I shall buy you ice cream treats and shield you from the sun. My heart is louder and Venus different words.
More recently, Tim has been open about his battle with multiple sclerosis and is on a mission to make a difference.
My name is Tim Ferguson. I have MS. So do a lot of people who are much younger than I am. And what's happening to them is they've been put in aged care homes because their MS is far worse than mine and they're having trouble being able to care for themselves.
Of the 23,000 Australians diagnosed with MS, there are 800 young adults who are currently living in aged care facilities because there's nowhere else for them to be cared for. Which is why Tim is asking you to help end the hell. And Tim Ferguson joins us live. Lovely to see you, Tim.
Hey, Larry, Kylie.
Hi, Tim.
It's been 7 years since you announced you had MS on TV. So everyone wants to know, how are you now? How are you going?
Oh, I'm going along, you know. I'm going on tour with the Doug Anthony All-Stars, teaching round the place. I teach at NYU how to be funny. They're from New York, so they're already funny.
Yeah.
So, yeah, keeping busy, keeping one step ahead of the law. My legs are becoming increasingly useless, but, you know, I could never dance, and I figure there's always someone with bigger problems than, you know, that I'm going through.
Yeah, and you're aiming to make a difference. We just saw in the clip there, the video with you explaining that young people being placed in facilities, and it's just not great. Is it, Tim? No,
there are thousands of young people with all sorts of severe disabilities who can no longer be cared for at home by their families because it's 24 hours a day assistance that they need and 24 hours a day care. And so, as a last resort, they're put in, you know, private places, but there aren't just aren't enough places for young people.
So that they're young people, but they're in an aged care facility. So they may be 30, 35, 40 years of age, and all around them they're surrounded by people in their 80s and 90s. Yeah,
or they can be teenagers too, who are living in places that are very well run with really professional and highly trained staff. But the lifestyle and the social needs and even the mealtime needs of a young person are very different to those of an older person.
I've seen this played out firsthand, and it's a very, very sad situation. The government's remaining kind of silent on this. What do you need to happen? What's the solution?
Well, there is going to be greater need for older people's aged care homes as the population ages. All I'm asking for, and the people I'm working with are asking for, is that the government be mindful to put money behind places where young people who have disabilities can live with each other. And there are some places, some great strides been made in Queensland, and it's such a different mood that you walk into. Just young people and older people mix very well, but usually only over lunch. You don't want it to be from breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Dinner all the way through. So how can we help? Because clearly the government knows that this is a problem. It's all about money. But as people in the community, what can we do to help make a difference, Tim?
Well, we do have a website called helpendthehell.com. You can go there and get more information. You can also sign a petition so we can start shaking the tree and reminding just politicians that this is an unseen problem and we can't let being out of sight keep it out of mind.
And as you say, it's a hill. It's a hill.
Yeah, and you are quite the tree shaker. So they've got a good tree shaker right there. Now, after all these years, and this is huge news because you're touring and knocking them out wherever you go, the Doug Anthony All-Stars back together again. What's it like with back together?
Oh, it's great fun. Yeah. We're touring everywhere. We're doing a regional tour. We've just come out of Lismore. We came out of Grafton, beef country. Yeah. And so much fun going around the place. We go off to the UK in a couple of weeks where we're playing Edinburgh Festival, which we won last year. We won the Spirit of the Fringe Award.
Fantastic.
And this year we're determined to lose it, Kylie.
It's yours to lose, Tim.
Oh, yeah. And the Comedy Store in Sydney, I think, this weekend, Saturday night.
Fantastic.
So, yeah, if you want to see the most horrific comedy show on earth, then, yeah, come along.
Well, you're very busy. You're doing work left, right and centre, and it's for a good cause. It's for a great cause. Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks, Kylie.
We'll make sure that people know where to go to help.
Great.
Yep.
Thanks, Tim. Now, if you'd like to sign the petition to help end the hell, and we hope that you do get involved, you can find all the links on our website.